Hello, this is Level With Me. This is my show where I play games and talk about what I think is going on in the level design. And we are about 2 weeks into, well, not 2 weeks, 2 hours into, or 1 normal hour, into Naissance, or NaissanceE, which is a cult classic walking simulator slash platforming type of game from, I think, originally released in 2014 or 2015, and then recently just went free on Steam. So I thought now might be a good time to play through it a bit. It also has a very high reputation among a lot of walking sim folks, just because the architecture and the use of level design here is really avant-garde and experimental in a way that you still don't see most video games approaching its virtuosity, should we say. First let's start by let's go to load. Let's see. Oh, should I go into dumb choice? So last week, we were doing some NaissanceE like 2 weeks ago, and I got stuck in a trap. It was an infinite stairwell, and let's see. Let's try to load up that and see what that is. Oh wait, no. I guess we didn't get stuck there yet. That's good. I just have to get out of here somehow. Oh, jeez. Maybe I don't even need that infinite stairwell, because now I'm stuck in here. Oh, jeez. Where's the exit? Help me out here. Oh my god. Okay, I think here we are. Okay, so when we were last here, Tinkelp in the chat mentions that I was, between a few weeks ago and today, I was in NoClip's Half-Life documentary, where they talked to a bunch of different folks about their relationship to Half-Life, and I was one of the Half-Life nerds they talked to. Yeah, feel free to click on that link and watch the NoClip documentary sometime. It's super interesting. The first hour, they're talking to a bunch of like middle-aged dudes about Half-Life, a bunch of like middle-aged AAA guys, and you know, you really see Half-Life's influence on the rest of the industry. And then maybe the last 30 or 40 minutes is more to like modders and younger people like me, where Half-Life still has an influence on us, even though we're not making like AAA action shooters. Half-Life still has an influence on fan communities and other modders. What was I talking about? All right, so we're currently in a section of Naissance or NaissanceE where we're in some kind of city. This whole chapter has been about exploring this kind of city, and when we're in this city, there's been a lot of different like doors and apartments and nooks and crannies here. It clearly resembles some kind of like big tower block, maybe like almost like Kowloon or some kind of famous really dense tower block in urban theory. And then I think what we have to do now is walk up here. To be careful, because we have to be able to jump these gaps. If you're just catching Naissance this week, you should know that it's a pretty intense platforming game. Frankly, it's kind of painful to play sometimes, but that's just because I don't like platformers that much. And I'm also terrible at them. So if I'm too terrible at them, I might have to activate some cheat codes so that it doesn't happen again. But we'll see. Oh, in the chat, people are saying that I should have more of a pre-show in the beginning. Yeah, that's true. Maybe. I do have the test pattern on for about 30 seconds or a minute about before I actually start streaming, just because I find Twitch usually doesn't do a good job of preserving the very first few seconds or last few seconds. But you know, you can always catch the first. You only like missed like a minute. It's not a big deal. I'm not that interesting. I'm not that great of a person. In the chat, Fuforo mentions that this is extremely Blame, and Blame is a manga from 90s, maybe the aughts, I don't remember, where it's about two humans, or maybe three humans, or maybe mostly just one human, wandering around this giant concrete gray substruct, like mega structure, and it looks like this, and it's just about how this giant concrete world is so much bigger than you, and about how people are just kind of like so small, and it's a little bit existential in that whatever you do in this world doesn't really matter. Like, no one's gonna really remember you. You're not making a real impression on this world. You're just another like traveler, like a little piece of driftwood in this giant ocean. And I think Naissance does replicate that aesthetic pretty well, where every level feels impossibly huge. And it's pretty well engineered, actually. This is in Unreal Engine 3 or UDK, and I think it makes heavy use of UDK's streaming abilities too. So it's no small triumph or to engineer all this stuff. Like, look, do you see all that stuff on the ceiling? That's part of the level that we traversed 2 weeks ago. We can still see all the way back to where we were. So these levels are like really, really huge. And if you play it, you'll see how huge they get. Now, I believe last time I went this way, and that was the wrong way. And I think that's the correct way. But let's go the wrong way, because I actually read up a little bit on this trap. Let's see if this is okay. So this is a trap that the game doesn't really tell you about, but I'm just gonna go ahead and walk into it again. And what happens is when we walk down in here and enter here, we enter this stairwell. And as we keep walking and walking, you might notice that this is a really tall stairwell, and we just keep climbing the stairs over and over and over, and it's kind of unpleasant. Now, if you try going back the other way, it's just going to be doing the same endless stairwell thing you were just witnessing before. And to prove that it's an endless recursive stairwell, I activated some cheat codes last time, and we were ghosting. And when we were ghosting, we were able to see and bypass the teleportation volumes where... oh wait, did I already just cheat my way out? Oops, my bad. Where if we go up and down, you will see that the stairwell pretty much just ends prematurely like that. But if we were not ghosting, we would not see the end of this stairwell. It would actually teleport us back to the top of the loop. And then whenever you've played games like Antechamber, or maybe even Stanley Parable might have a section like this, and you're doing this repeating looping section, that's how games do it. They have a room They have a stairwell or hallway where the transition rooms look the same between. And then they just teleport you from the top to bottom or bottom to top or from end to end. And then it feels like an endless stairwell. Now, the solution, I'm told, is to actually stand still. And when you stand still, you might have heard that rumbling in the background. When you hear that rumbling and you just stand still for long enough, you'll hear a bell and then the door will open. So that's how you get back out of this trap that I did not have the patience for last time, unfortunately. But it's super interesting to have the idea of having this like honey pot for players who want to explore your game and punishing them for exploring is pretty... I don't want to say it's a good idea, but it's not a bad idea. It's interesting. Let's just say it's interesting. I think I have a very mixed mind about it. I'm not sure whether it's good or bad to punish players for doing that. On one hand, it does keep exploration interesting because it's kind of, you know, like a mimic in fantasy games where you go up to a treasure chest and sometimes it's a monster disguised as a treasure chest. This is kind of the equivalent of a mimic where you go where you think the cool area is going to be and then it turns out to be a trap that the game punishes you for. But instead, let's go this way. Ooh, I really like... Ooh, it's so expressive. Very cute. Those little cubes are cute. So, if you've missed previous weeks, NaissanceE also has a light-based mechanic where light makes dark things run away or disappear. And that's kind of what's happening here. Oh, was I supposed to fall down? I don't think I was supposed to fall down. Ah, crap. Okay. I mean, I just followed the ball of light, but it turns out you can't really trust those balls of light. A little bit brutal with the checkpoints still, but, you know, that's how Naissance is. We're used to it. And besides, I'll just use this lovely little cheat code here and fly back up to where we were. And it's not a big deal. So we went up here, then we went back up here. Ooh, what's in here? Oh, that's where we end up. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I didn't even turn around and admire the view here. It's kind of like Miyazaki-ish. It reminds me of those little black, you know, smoke puffs that are in Spirited Away or whatever. They're just these cute little things that scamper away. Although they're basically vermin, right? They're disgusting. They're basically little cube cockroaches. Climb up this ladder. Still in this kind of city zone a little. Death Star's city zone a little bit. I see a bunch of lens flares off there, over there in the distance. That makes me think I'm gonna end up going over there. Because why else would you have a giant sharp lens flare in the distance like that? But maybe not, we'll see. In one of these room puzzles again. You might have a question, oh, are we like teleporting around? Could that be endless? But if I no clip out of here and show you the floor plan, you can see that it's just a bunch of copy and pasted rooms that look kind of identical. So it's not really teleporting us between these rooms. It's actually just copies of rooms. have to jump out here? Jump out this window? Yeah, I think that's what I have to do. Hopefully that's what I have to do. Yeah, and sure enough, there's the balcony I was on before, and I have to keep going this way, I think. But over there, you see all that big temple complex over there? That's where we were, like, last week, or 2 weeks ago. The flavor text for console commands, I believe, is Unreal default stuff. So I don't attribute everything to the flavor of this game. Do I do anything with this cube? No, I feel like I have to use these little... Here's another little light puzzle, I believe. The sounds these cubes make are really, really interesting. It's like some kind of creaking. So there's like some like mechanics involved. It's squeaky, or it's the creak of like a weird monster or something. Either way, this looks so futuristic. You'd imagine the future is very quiet and smooth, but I think NaissanceE also presents a future that isn't so quiet and smooth, where it's also kind of creaky and broken. Does this just go back and forth? Is this the right way? Okay, now I have to make... this thing go back, maybe? I don't see what the point of this is, though. Why would I want this block? Oh, so I can jump down here. So now I freed that one. But what's this supposed to do? Oh, so I can have... I feel like that one should be over there. And then... that means I can safely move this one over. And now the block will stay in here. But why would I want the block to stay here instead of going back and forth? It's not like I can, like, jump on this or anything. It's not really clear to me why this block is supposed to do anything. So, shadow puzzles. Shadow puzzles are kind of notorious in video games because they're never as interesting as you think a little bit. Oh, is this a hole I'm supposed to jump down in? No. There's a famous game called Shadow Physics, or I should say like infamous game, where it was a puzzle game based around making all these patterns with shadows, and there's all this complicated technology in there. But if you search the GDC archives, there's a failure workshop. Failure workshop is a GDC section where people with failed games or projects reflect on why they think it's a failure and what happened with it and all that. Did that help anything? I don't think that helped anything. So, shadow physics is, yeah, presumably at Failure Workshop, talking about how it's just hard to make shadow puzzles that... oh, and then I jump onto there, but why would I want to jump onto there? That doesn't make sense. So shadow puzzles, I think, do oh god, sorry. Do occupy this strange territory a little bit. Oh my god. Why can't I jump onto there? I think I need a running start. But once I jump onto there, there's nowhere for me to go. Okay, but now I jump onto here and then there's nothing to do. Maybe I need the light there so it's going back and forth? But then there's nothing else for me to do, because then I'll jump onto that platform. That wouldn't help me. Can't do anything with this light block. This doesn't do anything. Oh yeah, maybe there's something down here. So there's a little, maybe there's a little bit of symmetry. Maybe there's a little nook down here that I missed. Or maybe not. Maybe this is just where I came from. Shit. I just don't understand what this light was about, though. There's no way for me to go over here. There's nothing over here, I don't think. Let's see. So, like, if that's there, this doesn't do anything. I don't know why I bothered doing that part. Maybe I need to move everything back. Maybe it was better when this light was over here. But that doesn't make sense. Why would I want the light back there? Any secret little nooks I'm missing? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not missing any elements. There might be a light. Okay, so let's try moving this back over here. And then move this light back here, I guess. Oh. And now it's doing this, frankly, kind of lewd. It's kind of sexual, I think. Movement. But why on earth would I want that? That's disgusting. But that doesn't help me. Does that, like, boost me up or something? Now do I bump this thing over again? Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so now everything is blocked? And now it's okay? I don't get it. Oh, oops. And then I can go here? I can't see what's happening. It's so dark. Oh, there's a little elevator here. Okay. Oh, now I'm ascending. I think this is the end of this chapter. Now you get a nice little vista view of everything that's gone by. Oh shit, which way do I go now? Do I go that way? Or do you think I should go that way? Let's see. Maybe I should go this way first? So if you see the little circle in the screen, I'm clicking each time the little circle comes up, and that's this game's breathing mechanic. You have to remember to breathe while you're running. Oh, this is the wrong way. And as we've noted before on this stream, just notice how we think of this game usually as like gray and stuff, but there's actually a lot of different grays going on. There's cold grays and warmer grays. Over there in the distance in the haze, you can see that's more of like a bluish greenish haze. Meanwhile, these warmer lights up here are more of like a neutral, or in contrast, it looks almost more red kind of glow to these lights over here. Also, we are a big fan of these suspended catwalks. This is a pretty unusual form factor in games, we talked about 2 weeks ago, where usually, especially in open world games, you usually don't have all this open space beneath you. Usually you have a sky above you, and you're not usually looking down, you're usually looking up, a little bit up, if anything. But here in this game, to help cement the idea that you're in this giant mega structure, that you are going underground and burrowing deep, this game does a lot of stuff with where we're like traversing the underbelly of these places. A little bit of weird Z fighting going on, or maybe like a shadow atlas flicker. I don't know what that is. But check that out. That is not a skybox. It almost looks like a matte painting from really far away, but that's just pure geometry and really nice use of atmospheric fog and haze. This is probably one of the best looking Unreal 3 games that holds up really well. Part of that is because there's not much texture to speak of. There's not, all the surfaces are, you know, these flat gray textures. So that's what helps it hold up, I think, even several years later. That over there. Is that where we came from? I don't even remember. I feel like we're not supposed to go that way because it's so dark over there, right? So when I see that that's dark over there, and then this is a more recognizable, like, new section of the map, it makes me think I'm supposed to go this way instead. Oh no! What? Oh. Oh, it's like breathing. Ew, gross. Now this is pretty unusual. Look at all these different cubes coming together. The previous section we've been going through was so much about like rectilinear 90-degree angles everywhere, and now they're kind of going back to what the beginning of this game was more about, with a bunch of all these, I guess, more organic forms of all these like skewed cubes intersecting each other. Oh. That was weird. Did I just die or something? I don't understand. Or was that a level transition? Okay, I guess we're in the new section. Breath compression. I guess we're gonna be using that breath mechanic a lot more in this section. We'll see. Oh, and a lot more tunnels this time. Big sewers. Big sewer energy. Guess I should go this way? Who doesn't like a sewer maze in games? Just a good old-fashioned sewer maze. Here's a ladder. I'm assuming I should climb up here. And I should go in here. Oh, what's this? Maybe it's not a sewer. This looks like an electric kind of shaft. This looks pretty bad. I feel like I'm gonna have to be running on this shaft at some point. It's gonna be a platforming challenge. This feels very foreboding to me. Really nice particle effects though. Having all these different rings overlap, that looks really nice. Like it's communicating all this energy, but not in the boring typical video game way where you'd have like all these like electricity like arcs coming out. The rings help communicate energy and electricity, but it also keeps it in like a graphic design kind of mode. These things hit me? Do they kill me? Oh no, they can just boost me up. That's nice. Oh, what the heck? It like pushed me when I tried to... So I shouldn't walk on those? I should jump over? Oh, I know, that whole thing is turning. Oh my god. This is like Takashi's castle or... Oh my god. No, don't tell me. Okay, I have to guess run forward and not get knocked over by all this shit. Okay. Okay, got in through that one. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's go this way. I will say this, very generous, nice poly count on these tunnels. 2010 is where you start seeing a lot of more like rounded objects, people just spamming more polys everywhere. I remember in 2004, like a Half-Life 2 era sewer, for instance, you can still see clear faceting everywhere. But it's not... Oh, what's this? Oh shit, it's another puzzle? I have to run across all this stuff all over again. Oh my god. I have to run past all this? And then I have to... How on earth am I gonna make it across this whole shaft? And then I have to run... I mean, that's a really cool effect, but... I'm super dreading this. Okay, let's... Well, I'll give it a good college try for a little bit. And then give up and use cheats. How about that? Does that sound good, everyone? Okay, that wasn't so bad. Just had to run. And then I have to run across there. And then not get knocked over. Okay, let's try that. Ah, fuck. Oh my god. I got electrocuted. I'm dead. Okay, not only do you have to run and jump, but you also have to not fall on these electric pads. Because I guess electricity is bad for you. Oh, but also there's like a nice little... Oh! Okay. I guess I can't run to that ladder. I'm gonna give it one more good college try, and then give up in these cheats. How about that? Okay. Okay. Then I have to run across and not die. Okay. So I feel like I should start running when it's just like that, maybe. And then maybe that'll give me enough time. Oh my god, too soon, too soon, too soon. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I think I made it. Wait, or did I make it? There's nothing here. Fuck. Oh shit, wait. No, my real goal was to jump off to the side, make like a perpendicular turn. How the hell am I supposed to do that? I'm just gonna fall and get, like, electrocuted again, I think. Okay, so I have to run over there and jump on just as it's coming up, and then that'll leave me enough time to jump into there. I think that's what I'll do. No! 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 Okay, okay. Try again. Try again. I think I timed that poorly. Like, right when it's coming around, so then it can catch me. There we go. That's not so bad. And look at me, I didn't even cheat. Look at that. Oh, what the heck? Oh my god. Okay, strobe warning for this stream. Or maybe the frame rate on the stream isn't. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's another fan puzzle. Who doesn't like a good strobe fan puzzle? Okay. It's a really nice effect, though. Maybe I'm being too snarky. Oh, so these aren't sewers, they're like electric wind tunnels or something. Yeah, not a fan of this fan. Oh, that's just another grating. One nice attention to detail are these trims alongside these pipes. It helps you like mark out the distance. If you didn't have these trims here, you wouldn't really get as much of a sensation of movement. It's important that, I mean, this is why a lot of games will just spam all these columns and beams along the sides, so that when you're walking past them and you're seeing all these things pass you, it makes you feel like you're moving and you can like judge the distance and speed of it. But if you don't have any like point of comparison or relation, and it just looks like the same thing over and over, then it doesn't really feel as much of like a traversal kind of thing or movement kind of thing. Weird light map seam over here, but you know, no one's perfect. Let's jump down here. Oh, in the chat, Megaspell mentions that Megaspell mentions that oh, the new Spider-Man movie has a lot of strobing today too. Oh gosh. Okay, so if you are light sensitive, you should definitely watch out for the beginning of the Spider-Man movie, because apparently there's a lot of no epilepsy warnings or anything. That's not good. And now I'm in this greenish haze makes me feel much more of a sewer vibe. I think I'm in an endless sewer. Oh my god. That's definitely the worst. It's very subtle. You might not be able to see much of it on the stream, but there's just these very subtle... It's a pretty much pitch black, and the only way I know where I'm going is through the distance fog in the distance. Very slight dark distance fog. Pretty interesting I do have to say to do that. Suffice to say, most video games... Can I jump? Can I scam my way up here? No, I don't think so. Most AAA video games would never do anything like that. Pitch black darkness. They would be giving you a flashlight, or it would be fake darkness, and the whole pipe would be really shiny. And in general, this game plays with extremes a lot, where sometimes there'll be a 30-minute stretch with no platforming, and then suddenly there's like a 10-minute stretch where you have to run across these electrified fan shaft things. And then suddenly 5 minutes where you can't see a single thing, and then another 5 minutes where the light is gorgeous and beautiful and everywhere around you. Oh no, this sounds like a puzzle. Oh god, no. Wait, I have to run across all these now? Jesus Christ. Okay. Maybe if I just run, it'll have timed everything for me to just run. Oh yeah, it did. That's nice. That's very nice of the level designers. Very considerate of them. Climbing a very tall ladder back upwards. Circular shaft, of course. And I'm at the top and I have no idea where I'm going. Just being guided by some very faint distance fog. So I'm supposed to go here. More of these rotating fans. A favorite of video games everywhere, because then that gives you an excuse to project a shadow downwards, and then that little bit of movement helps you show off to the gamer, hey look, we have real-time projected shadows. Please pay us $60. I mean, to be fair, that was the pitch for Doom 3, basically. Look, we have shadows. Pay us a bunch of money. Okay, now we're back out of fan territory, maybe? A lot of these nice ridges. But just feel a little bit phoned in a little bit. Feels like a video game corridor. Guess I'm supposed to go in one of these other shafts? Go in this one, maybe? No, this feels like the wrong way. That one is caged off. That's the one where I came from, I believe, right? So we don't want to go backwards. We want to... Does this one lead anywhere? I can't even tell. It's pitch black, so I can't even tell where it's going. So I'm walking backwards, so I maintain my frame of reference. But I don't think I see anything. I think this is just a dead end. Let's see. This is a lit shaft, but it's caged off. Maybe this way, then. No, this looks like another dead end. That looks like it's caged off. Huh, what did I do wrong then? Is that the correct way? Can't be any of these other ways. Maybe I missed something back here. I don't think I missed anything though. I don't see any other openings to walk into. And there's no flashlight function in this game. I mean, wisely, there's no flashlight function. That would feel pretty bad, but... Is this a door I can open? Is this a button I'm supposed to be... Is this a button? No. I don't think these are buttons. Oh, wait. Maybe they are buttons. Oops. Or was it a trap? People are saying I should turn up my gamma. I've actually turned up my gamma a lot. This is the same gamma I used when I was playing Thief. And people were complaining that was too bright, so... this is a nice room. Look at this. You have some laser beams in the middle, as you do. I like that a lot of the room is flat and featureless, especially that wall, and that helps all the bumpiness and ridges over here pop out more. Maybe I'm supposed to go up these stairs, but I also feel like I'm supposed to go down these stairs. This looks like some kind of puzzle I'm gonna be solving soon. Nothing looks that complicated without being a puzzle. Okay. Oh. And then it looks like these are buttons? Oh god, it's a sliding block puzzle? Are you kidding me? It's 2018 and I'm playing a sliding block puzzle? Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. Am I supposed to be, like, connecting all these somehow? Like, stacking them end to end, I guess? Or no, I'm supposed to match... Oh wait. Whatever I'm doing down here is mirroring... Oh my god, whatever's happening up there, and then that's also mirroring that wall over there. Okay, I don't really want to do this. Okay. Shouldn't that block be sliding? Why isn't it? Oh, I can only move it if it's touching that button. But I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be making a nice pattern of blocks so then I can make it over to the other side. I'm supposed to be making some kind of bridge, I think, right? Because if I go run up over here, right? This platform over here. Well, I like this really long stairwell. This is nice. Video games need more long stairwells. I think we all agree. Okay, so it looks like... Yeah, I have to make some kind of bridge. And then that'll let me run across? Is that it? I mean, this is, in theory, this is like an okay puzzle, right? Except for just all the trial and error that's gonna have to happen. Okay, so I need to move. I need to move this downwards? Or I need to move this downwards? And I need to move this down, and then I can move this like that. And then I can move this out of the way, and then I'll do that. I don't really know what the goal is here, though. Should I be trying to connect all these ridged blocks. Oh, this is like the... Okay. So this is the hollow space that I'm building. This is the negative space that I'm building out. If I look like there... So actually, I just need to move everything back down now. Right? Oh wait, no, that didn't help me. Wait. Okay, I need to move this down, then move this over, then move this over, and then that'll move across. Okay, then I need to fill in the rest of the way. So that'll be like this. And then is that the path I need? I don't even understand the path I want exactly. Like, I would say... Like, I see a light fixture there in the distance. That makes me think that's okay. Let's try that. I think my critique of this puzzle is that it's so punishing to have to walk back up the stairs only to find out that I did something slightly wrong. It's also kind of punishing that I don't really know where my goal was, really. Like, I was just guessing that I needed this bridge across. Oh, and then there's a little ladder down here. That's nice. But I don't know why I need that ladder, because don't I want to just go across like this? And then does that lead me anywhere? Oh, but actually, if I fell down here, I would die at this point. So I shouldn't just fall down there. I should take that ladder back here. And if I die at this part of the level, I'm gonna have to like redo everything. Oh, I think it's all blocked off though. Right. But then why would you need this ladder? This ladder feels like a really big giveaway about what the puzzle's supposed to be about. It also kind of feels like a kludge. Like there's some edge case where you can get stuck or something. So then they had to put that ladder in so that you could come back. But then why would you need that edge case? If you want a puzzle game like this, the better one I would recommend is Steven's Sausage Roll or English Country Tune. Those are both by a developer named Stephen Lavelle. I'm pretty sure that's a lethal fall. I'm pretty sure I would die if I jumped down there. But those games by Stephen Lavelle are like some of the best puzzles games like ever, and those are really interesting because they get super meta in a way where the puzzle becomes finding, like some of the puzzles in those games are about finding the edge case to the puzzle, and then the edge case becomes the solution or something, and then you only know how to find the edge case based on stuff like that, where there's a weird ladder to tell you, oh, you need this arranged like that, and so on. Okay, oh geez. But if I reveal that, that doesn't do anything for me. Like, I don't understand why I would want that there. Which makes me think it shouldn't be there. It should be here. Right? I should have this. Wait, no, I need to have something to... Okay, so I need to bring this down here. And then I need to bring this to the other side. And then now that that one's stopping that one, I can move this over here. And that'll be like a bridge. And then... I did the wrong thing. I don't think I'm supposed to do that then. Just to keep this more here. So that's a clear way across, but I don't want that, right? That doesn't make sense. Part of the annoying thing here is that I have to make sure... I have to look out for more of those behind-the-scenes ladders. Yeah, it looks like there's a ladder here, so I have to keep that room clear. Because that's what'll let me go in that tunnel. I guess the tunnel is my goal over there. Okay, so have to come back here. That light fixture, I guess, is signaling to me that I should do something like this. But I need one in between. But how do you get one in between? That doesn't make sense. Oh, I need to move this out of the way. And then bring this one down. Wait, no. Did I have that correct? But that doesn't make sense. Because I need just one right there. Right? Because now that ladder is inaccessible from up there. So... But then I wouldn't have anything to walk on? Or I can jump. Right? I can probably jump diagonally. So I should keep that there. Oops. Right? And then I can go there, use the ladder. Wait, but... Okay, if we fly just over here... It looks like... I would need to jump over there. This is so annoying. I would have flipped the ladders on onto the outside of the walls. It doesn't make sense to hide the ladders because they're the key to this puzzle, right? So... And there's no way to jump across, right? I would have had to... Oh, wait, no, I can diagonally... I could have diagonally jumped. Okay, so I could leave that block free. And then I'll jump down there. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a few more minutes and then probably give up and just fly over to where I'm supposed to go. Okay, so... Jesus. Okay. But then the problem is, how do I get a block up there? I shouldn't have... Okay. You move this back here. Then I need to move that there. Then I move that into place like that. No, that doesn't give me the way still. I think I've gotten all confused now. Okay, there. Okay, then I have the light extending like that. So then I need to bring this back up here. Bring this slidey boy over here. Then bring this one over. Oh, Jesus. Okay, and then send this one back up. And then move that one over like that. And then bring this one down. Like that. That looks like a solved puzzle, right? That looks pretty solved to me, I think. Okay. And then if that's still not the solution, then I'm gonna no-clip and fly across. But really, the goal of these kinds of playthroughs is to kind of play it the way a typical player would play it. So that's why I'm trying to like think through it and do it honestly. Except when I can't. Except when it involves something terrible. If I fall to my death... and I have to redo all this, I'm gonna like... scream. Okay. Okay, that seems pretty solid. Then I run across over here. Then I can climb down this ladder. Wouldn't it be funny if I did all that and then it puts me in an infinite stairwell now and to punish me for solving this puzzle? Okay, so overall thoughts about this sliding block puzzle. I think it wasn't that bad in the end. Maybe I spoke too soon. But it's still kind of annoying. I think you could have achieved the same effect where a player's trying to piece together a path somehow without doing it quite like that, without requiring me to like run and not and like squint at something in the distance. I think there's a better way you could have done this. But I do like the scale of the room and of I like the overall setup about how they're kind of using the same scripting entities and Kismet whatever stuff they did in level scripting to make sure it's like it's kind of technically elegant in that they're using technically the same shadow and block and light mechanics we've been seeing throughout the rest of the game. I think they got too caught up on the idea of technical elegance that they didn't think about design or experiential elegance, and then they didn't really watch players play this section enough. Okay, if this kills me, if this fan thing kills me, I'm gonna scream. Okay, no. Okay, another wind tunnel or slash sewer. I guess wind tunnels and sewers are kind of similar. All these drops make no sense. Like, they made me go up a ladder and drop down just to make that one-way drop, so I couldn't backtrack and they could do a level transition, but that doesn't feel super elegant to me. I wish they did it. Oh my god, no. Am I back? Is this... Is this identical to the previous things? I can't even tell anymore. Jesus Christ. Okay. I don't even know how I'm supposed to time my run here. Ah. Maybe I can just catch a ride here. Or maybe not. I feel like speedrunners probably know how to hitch a ride on those propellers. Oh, there's the fan's pushing me. What the hell? Oh. The fan was pushing me into the blades. Okay. That's awesome. So if I drop down there, the wind... Yeah, I guess there's visible wind. But there's only wind down there. Okay. Here, I'm just gonna use this special technique and just bypass this platforming challenge completely. And oh my god, I would have had to run across here, jump down here, dodge these blades, jump down here. This is kind of like Fly Wrench, if you've ever heard of an indie game called Fly Wrench. It's pretty ballsy to mix like Dear Esther with Fly Wrench. One would say no one is pleased by the combination of Dear Esther and Fly Wrench, but one is just one person. And then I would have had to run across here, and if I fell over at any time, I would have died. Awesome. Okay, so let's just pretend I did all of that, and that I'm a better player or whatever than you think I am. I will run across all the way here, and then ended up over here. Oh, and I have to run across this thing and not die? Pretty sure I'm just gonna die. Oh, jeez. Wait, it's blowing. It keeps blowing me. Oh my god. Do I have to wait until the wind stops? I don't understand. I don't understand how to make the wind stop. Keeps blowing me. I can't keep going. Yeah, the music's really cool, and I like these fan shapes. These are very well modeled turbines, but I don't get what that's supposed to be about. And then if I'd done that fairly, I would have had to make that run again. Maybe there's just like a global time limit where once you start running, you have to keep going before the wind starts? Oof, I don't know. I can imagine if I did not know Unreal cheats, I would just give up at this point and, like, die and stop playing. Jesus Christ. Okay, so... let's pretend I figured out the correct strategy to make it across this whole thing. And then I'm in this cool little area right here. Some really nice work. I mean, it's a shame though that the player has to just run for their dear lives instead of admiring the scenery. It's a bit of a shame because there's some really nice shapes here. It feels like a turbine, feels like a anti-mass spectrometer kind of thing going on, like a double helix blender thing. Really unusual shapes going on that you don't usually see in games. It's a shame that I would have died constantly trying to run that. Okay, let's maybe... Oh, okay. That would have... How are you supposed to make it across? Oh, so you're supposed to like run across that whole thing? Oof. Yeah, there's probably maybe some like trigger volume I'm missing where I could be triggering some machinery, but I think I'm not really in the mood to find out, unfortunately. Definitely look up other people's YouTubes, and I'm sure they have probably, they are much better at platforming than I am, but I think I'm just gonna take the coward's way out here and just mosey on over here. But hey, this way you get to admire the elegant structure that we're passing through. Look at that. Pretend it's a side scroller. Ooh, I really like these shapes on the sides, these like bracket things. That's a really nice, like, chunky detail, and they've also beveled it to soften it. I think beveling and softening all these shapes is the right move, given how round and soft the whole wind tunnel structure is. Okay, let's just keep cheating our way through here. Hopefully we're almost near the end of this chapter. Okay, so I would have ran all the way across over here. And then I'd be running across here. Let's see if it kills me again. I don't know. Oh my god! Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's do Ghost. Let's also set a higher speed. That's weird. What's that sequence supposed to be about? So you have to dodge and run all those, like, cube things? I don't know if this is a faster speed. Maybe I'm using the set speed command wrong. Yeah, I'm trying set speed float. Doesn't seem to be faster. Oh well. Okay, that'll teach me. I'm not gonna go out of ghost mode until there's 0 air shaft now. This makes me think it would be fun if there was a game that actually incorporated like no clipping somehow. Like maybe the game mechanic is knowing when to turn off God mode or knowing when to turn off no clipping. Yeah, I know Ghost is ignoring all the triggers, but I just don't see any other way past this. Because otherwise, they're just gonna keep... This game will just keep finding a way to kill me somehow. And really, I just want to be like a nice tourist. I just want to go sightseeing, and instead, Just gotta be so brutal, this game. Oh, so this is like a garbage chute. And then it's gonna jettison garbage to kill you. Jesus. How do people get past this part? It looks nice though. A lot of depth of field going on. That's another unusual thing about this game. So much depth of field. Usually a AAA game reserves depth of field basically just for cinematics or conversations or something. Usually you don't have depth of field as they're playing. Okay, I still don't trust this game. I'm still not gonna turn off ghost mode. I'm gonna stay ethereal. None of this feels safe. Ooh, this is a really nice shape here though. Like extruding forms and then having them float there is a really nice sci-fi clutch that more low poly indie games should be doing. Okay, I still don't trust myself to go out of cheat mode. Let's just slowly drift through this tunnel. Jesus, this tunnel's huge. I don't think I've ever seen as big of a tunnel. Wait, I would have had to run across this as well? I still don't trust the game. Maybe that's this game's biggest. That's the biggest recommendation I can have for this game, where I don't know when to trust it because it's always flipping expectations and never really being clear about stuff. So maybe that's actually like a big compliment. Okay, still don't trust this game. I wonder if we're... Yeah, I wonder if we actually accidentally gone through a level load trigger as well. But I'm so scared about turning off God mode. Oh. Okay, well, let's do this. This looks pretty safe. I'm gonna turn on walk mode again. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't think I was intended to go here. Sorry. Okay, let's just go into fly mode and backtrack a little bit. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna go back into fly mode and backtrack, and hopefully that will trigger a trigger that flies me back. Maybe that'll work. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so I'm gonna go backwards this way. I wonder where the trigger point is then. Okay, let's traverse back here. Looks like those two pillars. I'm gonna bet those two glowing pillars are where the level transition happened. Let's see. Oh, and then it's supposed to like launch you up. Oh, okay. I don't know, but these garbage things are here. I don't want the garbage thing to kill me. Yeah, I was supposed to drop down here. That makes sense. Wait, but then it shoots me over here, and now what? I was meant to ride that last bottom fan up? Oh! And then it just killed me for my insolence. Okay. How about let's maybe... Oh. Now it's all running. Oh, this is what it was supposed to be doing. Oh, okay. Oh, this is much more interesting. Okay. Oh god. Uh-oh. 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 Okay. Jesus Christ, how am I supposed to... I don't get when the wind turns on though, like, it seems to just turn on randomly. Okay, all the scripting's fixed. And now I'm approaching the end. Oh, okay, now the scripting's working. Okay, now it's shooting me up through the city. Oh, whoa, what? Now I'm in this, like, universe. Oh, where the room is, like, assembling itself in front of me. Oh, that's a nice moment. Did it save yet? Deeper into madness. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop there. We eventually got there in the end. Don't cheat. Don't do drugs. I think that's the lesson here. Always complete your games fairly, or else you'll break the scripting or something like that. I think that's the lesson or something. Anyway, thanks for tuning in for the last hour or so. As for when I'll be streaming again, I'm actually going on vacation and I'm going to be away from my whole streaming setup. So probably going to return back to Naissance in maybe, I think like January 16 or something like that, somewhere around there, probably in mid-January or something. So I know that's a long way to go without hearing my beautiful, gorgeous voice and all that, but it's just a month. You'll live, and I'll try to have a lovely little vacation, and yeah, I guess I'll see everyone in January or so, in about 4 weeks. I'll probably be choosing a new streaming day and time just because it'll be the new semester, so I have a new, different teaching schedule. So I think Wednesday afternoons might not be working anymore. I might have to teach a class at that time. We'll see. I'll work it out, and I'll put it all on the Twitter and stuff anyway. Oh, and also check out in the channel, Tin Kelp mentions JP LeBreton is also having their final stream of WOD Wednesdays, and that's where JP plays through Doom's WODs and mods and stuff and talks about level design as well, so definitely check that out as well. In the meantime, thanks for hanging out and bearing with my insolence and incompetence. Have a good holiday and have a good rest of your year, I guess. Bye.